So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Amara, back on your screens. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Yeah, you guys, guess who dressed up, got ready for an 8 a.m. class only for me to just come out and hear that it was later rescheduled to be an online class? Me. So I feel like you already know what I'm going to talk about today because it's in the title below. I'm pretty sure that's why you clicked too. But yeah, let's get into it now. Self-love, right? Whenever we hear that, all that comes to our minds, or usually is skincare routine, good food, healthy food, workouts, the exercises, workout routines and all of that. The right perfume sauce, smell nice, but I am here to say that that is really not what self-love is all about, or it does not take the whole percentage of self-love. That's a percentage. It takes about, to me, 45, 50. It's half of it, and we gotta get 100. Now self-love to me also has to do with the holistic aspects, everything, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, everything. And I wrote this down, guys, so if you see me looking there, just know that I'm looking at my book, so my journal. I don't like bringing my journal out, but I wrote it on a book, and if you see me staring there, just know that I'm looking at that. And honestly, I feel like I'm speaking from experience. I am somebody that has dealt with a lot of hormonal acne and hyperpigmentation, so to the extent that whenever I get like a presentable skin, I don't just want to jinx it when I get complimented. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, I guess. But that is my face. So yeah, that's to show you that self-love lives here. Regardless, I still love myself. Now, say no. Just learn to say no. I feel like we should never ever feel guilty about saying no. No, because for you to even want to say no, that means you're not comfortable with something, you're not feeling something is giving you, it's making you have second thoughts and all of that. So if you're ever in that situation, say no. Don't care. As far as choose you, man, you should come first and all of that. 2, set boundaries. Guy, I cannot preach more on this. I always make sure to not skip this whenever I'm speaking to people. Never let anybody overstep the boundaries you've created. You should know what you want. You should know what should apply to you, what you align with. And when you have figured that out, don't let anybody do things that you do not want them to do. Basically, set boundaries. That is self-love. Now, find how do I put it? Now, we are all humans, right? And it is not always rosy. It is not always sunshines and butterflies and all of that. Sometimes it's actually cloudy, that you do not know what to do with your emotions. Everything is so overwhelming, you don't know what to do with them. So I'm saying, find healthy outlets for these emotions. Don't always bottle them in, do something with them. It could be talking to somebody, it could be journaling. You guys, I'll never stop preaching about journaling. Journaling is the best thing ever. I think I'm going to make a separate video on that. Let's see. So yeah, journal, listen to music, talk to the people that inspire you, or your best and close friend. It could be watching movies. Just make sure that whenever it gets overwhelming, you don't just suck it all in. Find a way to let it all out. You could be crying too. It's alright to cry. Who watches Best Friends in the World? It's alright to cry. It's alright. Jesus, the Igbo in me just came out. The Igbo in me always comes out, and I think it's annoying sometimes. It's alright to let teardrops fall from your eyes. Yeah, just cry. Crying is beautiful. Doesn't mean you're weak. Just crying has a way of making it seem like all the burdens are off your shoulders. Next, strategically pick the people that you let get close to you, that you let in your circle. Because me, I'm somebody that, see, that quote, birds of the same feather flock together, I think I kind of believe it, because I see something that I've learned. I'm always somebody that's like, whoever I move with, they cannot affect me anyway. I am strong enough to not let their characteristics rub off on me. But not like, in one way or the other, even if it's 1%, it could mar you. It could be the worst thing that could happen to you. So I would continue preaching this. Be able to, control the people that you let in your circle. It could be friendships, relationships, whatever, man. Like, just embrace the right people, because they would come in handy or be the worst thing that's ever happened to you. That is self-love. Also, be able to celebrate your progress. Now, I'm somebody that in the past I used to compare myself with lots with other people. Jesus, like, okay, she got that, I don't have it, why? And I start questioning myself, feeling bad, beating myself up, and all of that. And yeah, even when I achieve things that should be celebrated, it stops me or limits me. So don't be that person. I'm glad I've already grown out of that phase. Don't be that person. Celebrate your progress, celebrate small wins. In fact, you might want to call it small, it might be big, it's actually big. Don't call your progress small at this point. But yeah, when you call it small, that means you have a big goal and you're already achieving the steps to get to the big goal. So that's why we call it small. But all of that, yeah, that is self-love. Celebrate your wins, you guys, no matter how small you think they are. This next one I want to talk about here, part of overcoming negative talks. Now, this is one part that people do not really talk about. Sometimes when you're just numb and just there, you just start hearing some negative things. Like, it happens sometimes, you just hear them. It's like, for me, sometimes it's, oh, you're not enough, or you're not doing, in fact, you did not just do that well, when in fact you even ate, and all of that. Be able to overcome those negative talk. Me personally, I just give myself the most dramatic pep talk. You're enough, you're great, you're beautiful, you're doing the right thing. Even if you have done something wrong, you are not defined by that. You're the best thing in the world. You're beautiful. You might not be perfect, but the God you serve is perfect. Stuff like that. Just make sure that the negative lips in your head shuts the heck up, because who the heck does it think is stopping soon? How are you getting that audacity? Like, that is self-love. For those people that are too hard on themselves, you have like a goal, you want to achieve something, and then you're just killing yourself and you're not taking time out, you're not chilling. Like, leave that thing for once and just embrace nature. Take that walk, go out with that friend, watch that movie, play that game, talk to that person, go on that phone call, just laugh with those friends. Just go out and just laugh. Life does not have to be so serious. Take time out and be free. That is self-love. Honestly, I think that's all I have. There's a lot more to it. Oh, I will never stop preaching about stay away from negativity. Negativity can also come from the negative talks you hear in your head. Even like overthinking, it's negativity. Don't overthink things. At this point, I'm talking to myself too, because sometimes I overthink things. But like, yeah, it could also be in form of grudges. Don't hold grudges. Communicate. And when you don't communicate, just forgive. Yeah, just forgive. Don't be that person that is a bottle of negativity, grudges, and malice. Don't be that person. Yeah, it's does more harm than good. Now that is self-love. Something else. Don't find it hard to say I need help. Really, as a first daughter, that's one hard for me. But like me, I've grown to like whenever I need help, I just give myself this pep talk and just go for it. You know, you cannot do it all on your own. You cannot do it all by yourself, to be very honest. Be open to asking for help, seeking help when you need it. Life is a lot, you know, so when it gets hard, it gets tough, know when it's time to clock out and look around to seek for help. There's always help around. God will never leave you like that. So yeah, that is self-love. I think that's all I have, to be very honest. Just inner self-love should be balanced with the outer one we are all used to. Yeah. I think I'm done, you guys. Let me go and eat. I'm so hungry. And it's rice. I can't wait to do this school, to eat something, like eat different things and actually cook it, you know. So what am I going to leave you with? Love yourself. Love yourself regardless of whatever curveballs the world throws at you, because you are strong. And remember, it is not selfish to want to chase self-love, because if you don't love yourself, who will? Like, if you don't show people how to love you right, or if you don't show people exactly how you want to be loved because of the way you're loving yourself, how would they know how to love you? You know, love yourself first, and then you see how greatly you'd be loved. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Bye.